and welcome to a very special episode of Robbie Rewind TV. Today is a very special day. It's Valentine's Day, and people ask me all the time, Robbie, what is the greatest thing about Valentine's Day?
Is it the flowers?
No.
Is it chocolate?
No. It's 1981's My Bloody Valentine. Today we're going to talk about this movie because it's one of my all-time favorites. It's something I watch every year, and it checks all the boxes. People say, this needs to be something that me and my wife can both enjoy together. And to that I say, it's got everything on the list. It's got a love triangle. It's got a guy in a gas mask. It's got a guy with a pickaxe. Those are both the same guy, actually. It's got a lot of deaths. It's got an eyeball poking out at some point. That's good. It's got a blood-spattered child. These are the things that we look for on Valentine's Day. It's got everything that you need, so let's just jump right into it and talk about My Bloody Valentine. So we're going to read the back of the box. Here we go. 20 years ago, a tragic accident in a mine on St. Valentine's Day took the lives of 5 miners. The disaster occurred while supervisors left their posts to attend the town's annual Valentine's Day dance. The only survivor, Harry Warden, was confined to a mental institution after the ordeal. On the disaster's first anniversary, he returned to the town for bloody revenge. That was 19 years ago, and memories have dimmed. Young lovers TJ and Sarah and friend Axel are among the townspeople attending another Valentine's party. Stupid. Then, a box of Valentine candy arrives, containing an ominous message. And a blood-soaked heart. Before the night is over, terror will strike again, and again, and again. That's what you get here. Everything you need right here in this box for Valentine's Day. That's what you get. So get ready, get your candy hearts and your flowers, whatever it is you need. Sit down. Let's check out My Bloody Valentine.
All right, so we're jumping right in here. We're down in the mine with this individual, and he is about to get it on with this girl, or so we think. We're not sure what's happening yet, but basically, here are some of the reasons why I like this movie. Other than the list that I gave you before, some of the things I like. First of all, the cover of this movie. I felt like the VHS cover is spectacular. Just to let you know, we are going to be watching the DVD version here today, just because it includes the uncut scenes. And here we get a little bit of gas mask tugging action there. You gotta love that. I'm sure there's a fetish for that somewhere online. And here we have the first kill. And look at that. You've got to love the dripping, bloody logo here at the beginning. And right off the bat here, we've got a scene for the ladies.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got a Valentine for her that she's never gonna forget. Like the hot, huh? Gonna be a hot time on Saturday night.
So you would think a town named Valentine Bluffs probably has the best Valentine's Day around. Well, you guessed right. Let's check out what happened last time they celebrated Valentine's Day. Now these two supervisors couldn't wait to go up and join the party, so they were like, let's leave everyone to die down here. Yeah, sounds good, man. Let's fucking party.
6 weeks, we dug around the park to try to save them.
This is a totally normal Valentine's Day here. There was one survivor, and he seems like he is well fed. He was put away for a year, and then he escaped and killed the bastards that left him down in the mine. And that's Harry Warden, the star of our movie.
It could be you.
Here we have the grizzled bartender that found Harry Warden in the mine, and nobody believes a word he says, and he's warning everyone that he's gonna come back and fucking kill them. But that all couldn't happen again, could it?
From the heart comes a warning filled with bloody good cheer. Remember what happened as the 14th draws near. It can't be happening again. It can't be happening.
So TJ and Sarah here, our leads, used to be together. He moved away, but now he's back in town. Perfect timing to try to win her back with a psychopath on the loose. She's currently with his old blonde friend Axel, and he's not too happy about it.
Maybe I don't like the way things are.
Excuse me. Well, gentlemen, I'd say you have your answer. It looks like Harry Warden's back in town.
Meanwhile, old Mabel, who decorated the town, has a visitor. Oh, I hope it's a human heart.
I wonder who sent this. Roses are red, violets are blue. One is dead, and so are you.
And this is where old Mabel, as you may have guessed, gets the pickaxe. So he disposes of her quite creatively, as you'll see here. And now the sheriff is here to tell her to call off the Valentine's Day decorations, and he finds something quite disturbing. Oh, and there's old Mabel flipping around in the dryer like a busted old rotisserie chicken. Check out this sweet extra spin move here at the end. This is pretty awesome. Oh, and another nicely folded note nestled safely in her chest cavity.
That's it. The dance is canceled.
Well, don't cancel it on my behalf. Let the kids dance.
Here the boys try to work out their differences.
I guess we got ourselves a problem, huh?
Sarah's going with me now, and that's all there is to it.
You left. You went away, and we didn't know where you were, or when the hell you were coming back. Jay, you stay the hell away from Sarah.
All right. You want to fight, then you got it. Because you and I both know who Sarah wants.
Ooh. Meanwhile, Sarah is in a conundrum herself. She doesn't know which one of the guys she wants to go with, and her friend is really no help at all. Meanwhile, the sheriff finally tells the kids that Mabel died of a heart attack. Not that she got killed with a pickaxe and spun around in a dryer, but yeah, he tells them that the dance is canceled due to her death and that they should not party.
You can't cancel it now.
I was just looking for an excuse to cancel the dance.
That's the way it is.
TJ finally gets Sarah alone, and he brings her to their old spot that they used to go to try to win her back over. Meanwhile, nobody knows that there is a murderer on the loose.
Remember this spot?
Truth be told, I really do like this scene. This really shows kind of their past, and it allows you the opportunity to really start caring about these characters. And the music's great, too.
Why didn't you write me, TJ? Why didn't you call?
Look, give me a chance. If you still want me to go away, I will. But I have to tell you that I love you and I want you back.
How was I supposed to know that, Jesse? I honestly didn't think you were ever coming back. You just left me here.
Sarah, please. I'm sorry. I'm so damn sorry.
So damn Canadian. And here they share a kiss. And we still can't tell where this is going, if they're going to end up together or not, but hey, there's bigger things to worry about, like a murderer or partying.
Valentine party. Assholes.
So as most people do Valentine's night, the bartender goes to create a Pop Goes the Weasel type of prank involving a pickaxe and a dummy. So he wants to scare the shit out of everybody, and he finds this to be quite hilarious. He tries it several times, and then finally, well, you'll see what happens. Told you that would happen. And now he drags him away, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so this is the last act. It's when things really start to heat up. They go to party at the mine, and of course, someone is there to meet them. I always ask myself, what is worse than boiled hot dogs? And the answer to that is, of course, getting your face shoved into the pot of boiling hot dogs.
Who is that?
Nothing like some wieners hitting your face right before you die. Also, I totally want this as a screensaver. And at the police station, a bunch of dogs are eating a heart out of a Valentine's Day box. Back at the party, Axel's being a creep and TJ's getting sick of it. They get into a little tussle and Axel runs off. And now more people have to die, so this guy's gonna leave his girlfriend alone.
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me!
And this leads to one of my favorite kills. First, our killer drops him down and a bunch of other uniforms to confuse her, and then he grabs her by the face like this. I love this scene with the light right in her face like that. And now, I think you can guess what's going to happen here. Yep. Right on the old pipe there. And now we turn on the water. And of course, her boyfriend's coming back.
Hey, all right. All right. Sylvia, I know you're in there.
Unaware of the recent deaths, the whole gang wants to go down to the mine except TJ. What could possibly go wrong? Going into the mine. Hope there's not a killer. These two wisely go off by themselves in the mine. Meanwhile, above ground, they start finding people's bodies. They also find out that somebody cut the phone lines. And now one of my favorite lines in the movie.
Harry Warden, he's here. Everybody get the fuck up. Go! Go! Go!
So now our two main guys have to put aside their differences and go down in the mine to save everybody. But really, either of them could be the killer. Or is it Harry Warden? We'll find out soon. Next, the Pringle guy finds the couple that went off by themselves.
You Pringles, potato crisps in a tube. Pop it up and get in the mood.
Once you pop, you can stop.
Never had a chip like this before. Got to have some more.
Once you pop, you can stop.
If you're the type who's on the move, pump the bag with that groove too.
Once you pop, you can stop. Once you pop, hey yeah, you can't stop. You can't stop.
New Pringles.
So Pringles guy stumbles out with a couple nails in his head, scares the shit out of everybody, and Jokester guy decides it's time to run away by himself and leave the girls to die, basically. And here they're trying to escape by going up a ladder. Little do they know there's something at the top of the ladder. Oh, it's the Jokester guy. And there goes his body.
Goodbye, sweet Jokester fart man.
So next, we've got Axel, who's going to fake his own death by falling into this water here, apparently. And here the girls have been separated from TJ, and something bad's about to happen. Ooh, right in the gutty works. And just when you think it could be TJ that's the killer, he finds her again. People start filing into the mine, and the real killer is after them in a daring minecart chase. The fight goes into one of the other shafts where the place seems to be weakened, so they start tearing it apart, naturally. And now for the big reveal. And soon the blood-spattered child makes its appearance. wouldn't you know it, baby Axel's dad was the bastard and he's the killer. And now he's being trapped in the rubble in the mine, just like Harry Warden. Let's see how he turns out. I just barely escaped a murderer. I guess I should go back and check on him. And now we have one of the creepiest endings in horror movie history.
Just see him!
I'll be waiting in hell for you! Harry, I'm coming. This whole fucking town is going to die! We're coming back, you bastards!
Sarah, be my bloody Valentine. Daddy, gone away. Harry Warden made you
Once upon a time, on a sad Valentine, in a place known as Honey Mine.
And finally, one of my favorite parts about My Bloody Valentine is the ending. Just them seeing him under the rubble with his hand sticking out. And you know, that instantly reminds me of Carrie with the hand jumping up out of the fucking rocks. But she goes back in there, the girlfriend, and who knows why, because at this point he's been murdering people. I would just want to stay away, stay out of that room. But she goes back in to check on him, I guess. And when she does, it's revealed that on the other side of the rocks, he's sawing through his arm. And he is totally unhinged. So now he goes running off into the back of the mine, singing some crazy song and saying some crazy shit. And you're just like, what the hell? And then the movie ends. I love that. All right, guys, there we have it. That's My Bloody Valentine, 1981. One of my all-time favorites. Please check it out if you haven't. You know, the whole soundtrack is up on YouTube, so check that out. And, of course, buy it from Waxwork. They did a hell of a job with the vinyl pressing of that. So, yeah, until next time, be kind, rewind.